All right, Luke, recap today.
Well, we came in here at 4 a.m.
I like the way you started. We came in.
Well, we came in here about 4, and we headed off yonder into the mucky. Set our stands up. About that time, I hear bang!
Bang, bang, bang!
Bang, bang, bang! And I'm like, what the hell is Dave doing? Next thing I know, I'm getting a text. I'm out of bullets. And I shot a baby. And then Mike texts that he's got an 8-point that is begging him to kill it. So
He kept coming back.
So about 9:30.
And he actually consulted with us.
He consulted with us, and me and Dan were like, I don't know if we should. About that time, bam! Bam! Bam!
No, it was just bam, bam. Find another bullet, load up, and then bam.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But I didn't see, and then like I get my phone, I'm like, oh, they didn't want me to shoot it. I was like, too late. Because I texted y'all, I was like, I can shoot if y'all want to. It'd be pretty cool to pack two deer out.
When you text that kind of a message, you need to wait for a response.
I saw the big cheese grin, like,
Get it done. Nope.
No, that was a grimace. That was a clear grimace.
Yeah.
So maybe in addition to hearing aids, you need some glasses also.
man, I think that emoji is one of the most like hard to differentiate. Like,
No,
It's a grimace, Mike.
it's a very cryptic.
It's a grimace, Mike.
very
That's what I sent to Sarah when she's like, "Did you buy a new deer stand?" And I like send that.
No.
It's like a big smile.
No, it's a grimace.
It's the shit-eating grin.
Look,
There's
if you
another
poll
word for
if you
that.
poll 10 millennials, you show them that emoji, what are they going to say?
Grimace.
Grimace. Yeah.
Grimace,
Nobody sees that as a smiley face.
No.
Is that the one with the teeth?
Yes.
Yes.
But
It's the shit-eating
But
grin.
you gotta look at the eyes.
No, it's straighter. It's a straight across. There's no grin in
It's
it.
a grimace for sure.
Man, I've been using
Anyway,
it.
so here we are with 2 deer
Yeah.
that we just packed out, and we hurt.
Still got to get back to the vehicles and get on out. So anyway, so I'll hand it to you, Luke. And then, so
On a lighter note.
on a lighter note, I guess I can stand right here. Just stay right here. Whew, I'm back. So I talked to an old trapper who used to trap nutria down in Terrebonne Parish.
Oh, yeah?
And he told me that there's a way to identify by the call the male and female nutria. Would you know
I did
how
not
to do
know
that?
they had a call.
They do. It's a ball. It's a ball. Kind of, if you hear that, that's a nutria. So anyway, he explained that the way you tell the difference between a male and a female nutria, the male goes, "Meow," and the female goes, "Not now."
Oh, that's
Oh, jeez.
So anyway,
That was a good one.
let me just keep rolling, Luke. Well, it's all editable. What was something I was thinking about on the way in?
My booger picking's out of frame, right?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Wait, one of my absolute favorite jokes, and I think it was told originally when I first heard about it, was Edwin Edwards, who was governor of Louisiana for like 100 years, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, like 4 different decades. And of course he went to prison for all kind of stuff, racketeering and whatnot. But at any rate, the joke he used to tell when he was on the stump was about the 3-legged pig. And so it kind of goes, I'll tell it in first person. I was paddling down the bayou, and I went by this guy's old farmhouse, and there was a pig out in his front yard, and it only had 3 good legs and 1 wooden leg. And so my curiosity got the best of me, so I paddled up to the bank, and I got the old fellow to come over and talk to me, and I asked him, "How come your pig's got three legs and 1 wooden leg?" He said, "Well," he said, "that's a good pig." He said, "Not long ago, my boy was walking out there in the palmettos, and that canebrake rattlesnake was about ready to strike my boy. And that pig run in there and grabbed that snake and killed that snake. He saved my boy's life. Man, that's a good pig. I said, so the snake bit the pig's leg and you had to amputate? He said, no. He says, but that's a good pig. He says, not long ago, my little girl, she fell in the bayou. And the alligator was coming. And that pig dove in the water, grabbed my little girl and pulled her out of the bayou, saved her life. I said, so alligator chomped on the leg? He said, man, no. He said, but that's a good pig. He says, not too long ago, the house was a-burning down, and that pig knocked down the screen door, come in there, woke us all up, saved all our lives. I said, so the pig got caught in the fire and lost her leg. He says, man, no. I said, well, how come the pig has a wooden leg? He says, oh, the wooden leg. He says, you don't eat a good pig like that all at once. Well, did you hear?
Ferns.
Okay.
Those ferns, the way they.
So the game warden was out in the swamp, and he noticed Buddha out there in his blind, and he got up in the rozo, and he watched him for a while, and he see ducks fly over, half mile up in the sky, high. Boy, Buddha will get out there and pow, shoot him with his .22, and the duck would come fall out of the air. That game warden watched. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Ducks flying high. Buddha will get out there, pow. Another duck fall out of the sky. So the game warden went up to Boudreaux. He says, what you doing? He said, man, I'm killing me some ducks. He says, well, Boudreaux, you're not supposed to use a rifle. You can only use a shotgun. Now, I'm going to give you a warning this time. I'm going to let you go, but you need to hunt with a shotgun, not a rifle. Boudreaux says, man, I didn't know, but okay. So time passes. The game warden's back out there in the same area. He decides to go by and check out Boudreaux's blind. Some ducks fly over Boudreaux's blind. Not too high. Boom! The duck just explodes in the air. The game warden, whoa. So another few ducks fly over the blind. Boom! The game warden goes up. He said, Boudreaux. He says, what you doing? He said, man, I'm the ducks, but let me tell you, I don't know about the shotgun. He says, them slugs tear up those ducks.
I like that one. That was good.
I
Can't remember how it
that
is.
one. Any more? Luke, you got a favorite story? Favorite joke?
No, not that I can
Mike,
think
you got a
of.
favorite joke?
I tell the same one every time, and it's not that good.
Try it.
It's not coon ass.
It doesn't have to be
Oh, it
cool.
is. It is coon ass.
Go ahead, give it a try. And
All right.
we'll see how it comes out.
So
We'll see if it plays in Peoria.
So there's this old boy driving down I-10. He's somewhere between Breaux Bridge and Lafayette, where we're fixing to head. And it's late at night. He was heading back from Florida, heading to Houston, and he's just passing through. And he gets pulled over by the police. And the police walks up to the window, rolls down the window, and he's like, "Sir, you're speeding a little bit. You know, what you doing so late at night out here on the interstate, speeding like that?" And he goes, "Oh man, I'm just trying to get home. You know, I'm a circus performer, and you know, I'm going back home to Houston." The guy goes, "Man, a circus performer? What do you do?" He's like, "Well, I juggle knives and just different stuff." He's like, "You know, just I juggle things." He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Man, would you show me that?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." He's like, "Come around, you know, I got him in my trunk. We can go outside." So they go around back his trunk, and he opens the trunk up, and he pulls out a couple knives, and he's juggling them. The guy's like, "Man, that is cool. That is cool." And he's like, "Can you juggle anything else?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "So I do axes and everything." So he starts juggling. He goes, "Man, that is great." Well, about that time, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, they heading back. They heading out to go duck hunt, and they head into the basin, and they crossing, and they see the other guy headed back west. They see him pulled over. Man. And Boudreaux turns to Thibodeau and he goes, "Man, I'll tell you what, I quit drinking." He says, Why are you going to do that?" He said, "Man, those field sobriety tests are getting out of control."
They get in the heart.
That is a good one.
Okay, I got one more. You maybe see once you start telling, then you start remembering.
Yep.
So Boudreaux and Thibodeau have been to Mississippi. They've been to Biloxi, to the Cajun Riviera, and they've been having their good weekend, spring break. And they're coming back on I-10, and they get pulled over by the Mississippi State Police. Mississippi State Police gets out his motor vehicle, and he goes up there to Boudreaux's driver's side and tap, tap, tap on the window with his 10 battery flashlight, one of the big black flashlights. Boudreaux rolls down the window. And that police hit him upside the head with that flashlight. Pow! Man, oh, Boudreaux's like this. He says, man, what'd you hit me like that for? He says, son, he says, I don't know about Louisiana, but when you're in Mississippi, you have your window down and your license out when you get approached by the police. And Boudreaux says, oh, man, okay. I'm sorry. He pulls out his wallet and hands it to him. The policeman writes him up a ticket. Then he goes around to Thibodeau's side, on the passenger side, tap, tap, tap on the window. Thibodeau rolls down his window. Kapow! He hits Thibodeau upside the head with that 10 battery flashlight. Thibodeau goes, oh, man, what you hit me on the head like that for? And the cop goes, I was just granting you your wish. What you mean, grant me my wish? He says, oh, man, I know you boys. You'd have been 5 miles down the road. You've been telling your buddy, I wish that sucker to hit me upside the head like that. You'd have seen what I would have done. All right.
That's good.
So we're done with Cajun happy hour, and it's time to finish up the job that we started at 3 o'clock this morning, eh?
Yep, gotta get meat on ice.
Meat on ice.
Oh yeah, shoot. We
got
gotta get meat on ice.
We got an 8 and a 6. Public land, swamp. Yep. All right. Thank you, Luke.